Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this sensational Sunday here in New York. Guys, I usually don't do Sundays, but I'm going to put this up, and I'm not going to honk. I'm not going to bore you with relax the corners and all that sort of stuff. I've already played 2 hours. And I'll tell you what, guys, my chops, I'm telling you, the Triple C is a reality. I'm not going to tell you how long I'm going to stay. I will never do that again. But the Triple C is a reality. Anyway, with that said, you saw the thumbnail. PERRICO live from Las Vegas. I tell you what, man, you've heard me. I've done videos just on PERRICO in the past. And, you know, it's funny because I never expected this, but YouTube and all this sort of stuff, and you know, teaching over Skype and all that sort of stuff, I feel like I know you all. I feel like we're all pals. And Dave and I connected months ago, over a year ago, I guess. Doesn't matter. At the urging of Jerry, before he passed away, that I should touch base with this guy, and we just talked like it was a high school reunion, man. I mean, this guy's chops and this guy's mangled, and I love his tone and blah blah blah. I don't like his mouth. Oh please, oh please. It could have been me and Jerry talking, and he just loves Jerry and all that Jerry entails, and it was just, and ever since that one phone call, we've stayed in touch a little bit, and I pushed a couple of his things that he's done and all this sort of stuff, and he comments on the whole 9 yards. Anyway, as you know, he's been out of work for 10 months, more than that maybe, and he has thrown caution to the wind, and he is doing a live stream on January 22nd from Las Vegas of his amazing Dave PERRICO Pop String Orchestra. Guys, this is Las Vegas. I mean, this is like Sinatra at the Sands, man. This is what Las Vegas is. Now, PERRICO is easily one of the top guys there. Jerry's like, Ralph, call this guy. He's a nice guy. He's so talented. He writes, he arranges. Call this guy. Anyway, all the double C's you could possibly want. Okay, great flugelhorn player. I'm going to talk about the flugelhorn in a minute. I mean, top guy in Vegas. He may just be. He writes. He arranges. He books bands. He has more than one band. All the floor shows. I mean, he does sideman jobs. Produces, directs. I mean, this is a supremely talented guy. And again, he's throwing caution to the wind and getting his band out of mothballs and all this sort of stuff. And he's going to give you a real Las Vegas night via live stream January 22nd. I'm leaving a link down below that can give you all the details. I'm not going to go through that. All the details about getting your ticket and all that sort of stuff. I have my ticket. My wife and I are going to be sitting there with the laptop and our fruit juice and our salads. Maybe we'll throw caution to the wind and, you know, go carrot sticks with homemade hummus. How about that? But anyway, we're wild and crazy. But anyway, guys, I strongly suggest you guys check this out. Now, his wife is going to sing. His wife is a tremendous singer. And it's funny because he sent me a little ditty about a commercial he did about COVID. And her tone is centered, but it sounds like him on a trumpet. It's weird the way it is. And she is hugely talented, plus his strings. And I'm telling you, and there are descriptions at on the link down below. But every single guy in that band is a top, primo Las Vegas sideman. If not, soloists in their own right. Okay? Guys, I strongly suggest you check it out. It's going to be 2 hours. It's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And Dave, just for you, I'm going to take a nap in the afternoon and stay up. I'm usually bed at 9, and I get up at like 3 in the morning. Okay, but this, I'm going to stay up. And I think this should be fun. My wife's looking forward to it. I don't know if it's my daughter's cup of tea, but she's usually up at that hour. She might check out a little bit of it too. So anyway, guys, I strongly suggest you do it. And also, with all the flash and the high notes that he has for, you know, Las Vegas floor show type thing, what I love about him, flugelhorn playing. Now, that's another thing. I'm not sure if he's playing Jerry's trumpets. I'm not sure if he's playing Jerry's trumpet, but he does have dozens of his mouthpiece. And right now, he plays exclusively 1SB on both the trumpet and the flugelhorn. Now, as I told you, the flugelhorn floors me. The little bit that I've heard it, and, I've never met him, person to person. I plan on doing that down the road when Vegas opens up a little bit, taking my wife and going out there and seeing him in person. But anyway, flugelhorn. Now, let me explain. I played flugelhorn back in the day. Every once in a while it was called for on Broadway and all that sort of stuff, the subs I was doing. But basically, I was using it when I was leading my own bands for Peter Duchin, okay, back in the day. Now, that's another thing. He's a great band leader. Guys, that's a talent that has to be nurtured. That's not just, you stand up there and no, that's something I'm telling you. And I wasn't any good at it. I just want to play trumpet. Anyway, I digress. When I was playing, the society stuff with Peter Duchin, I was leading my band. That's when I would play the flugelhorn, okay? Especially the cocktail hour. Girl from Ipanema, all that sort of stuff, Sway, all that sort of thing. They don't want Las Vegas right there. They want talk, they want chat, they want background. I used it. But for somebody that just deals in center and sizzle and just maniacally after that, the flugelhorn didn't work for me. It just didn't work. And I haven't played a flugelhorn in years, okay? And quite frankly, I hear Clark Terry and I hear Bodie and all these guys. I get it. I get it. And as wonderful as they are, again, the sound just didn't work for me, except PERRICO. Now, I don't know if he has any flugelhorn planned on this live stream, but you listen to it, man. He's got the center, the purity, the intonation that sometimes is like so many guys. If the tone gets too wide, the tonal center is so wide that you start seeping into different notes and you lose intonation terribly. And that's a flugelhorn for sure. And these orchestral guys that are trying to get that wide sound, I can't stand to listen to it because the intonation. But this guy with the 1SB sounds beautiful. He keeps the tone, the center, the purity, the intonation, and still keeping the same features of the flugelhorn. Now, we've all heard Maynard play flugelhorn, and he just all but straightens the thing out. It's still centered and it sounds like Maynard. This sounds like an actual flugelhorn, but centered and pure. I hope he does a little bit on that. But anyway, guys, as you can see, I'm excited about it. And I'm gonna remind you between now and the 22nd. But check out the link below and check it out, man. I'm telling you, this is Las Vegas. You will not be disappointed. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Anyway, that's that. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Love you all.